Ooh, what's up, my peoples? It's ADG again, the gamer, and welcome to Hell in a Cell live on twitch.tv/@thegamer ADG. And yeah, if you watch this on the replay on ADG Wrestling and Sports Games Network, there may be times I'm talking to the audience or whatever, but I hope that you will eventually join me as well over on Twitch. So, with that being said, sometimes I'm live on ADG Wrestling Games Network as well. If you're watching me on Twitch right now, wherever you're watching me, I'm going to wait a couple minutes and I'm going to start the show. I may go ahead after I get my drink set aside here because, you know, this is going to be a long show. After I get everything situated here at ringside, aka near my computer. Once I do all that, and this show is going to start, I'm going to pour my Pepsi and everything that I need. I hope you guys do the same thing because we're in for a great show, I believe. It is my first pay-per-view show. I'm not really expecting a big turnout, but I'm hoping that a lot of people do turn out and watch the show eventually. If they don't do it live, they watch it, like I said, on a VOD, on Twitch or YouTube. It's all good, baby. But Carmelo, you see there, gracing the cover. She's going to be a big part of tonight's show. And that's going to be interesting as well to see just how much Carmelo makes an impact here tonight. So let's go ahead and look at the show tonight for Hell in a Cell. Before we begin, I also want to take a look at the power rankings. We talked about the power rankings the other day, but let's see how like Raw and SmackDown together, like how like the top of the entire 80s universe of my WWE. So Jey Uso is the number one uno, and Jimmy Uso, with that being said, they come in with a lot of momentum and a lot of power. Can they knock out Paul Anderson and Luke Gallows and get back their titles? Bianca Belair, not on the card tonight, but she's someone that you gotta think is probably next in line for a big championship opportunity. Roman Reigns at number 4, defending the title tonight versus AJ Styles. Austin Theory, you can see him right here. Austin Theory defending his title in a very scary fatal 4-way. Later tonight, Hell in a Cell versus Ivar versus Santos Escobar and Grayson Waller. That's going to be a big match. One of my favorite matches on the card. It features a lot of great new talents and up-and-comers. But then we got Apollo Crews at number 6. He's looking to take the Intercontinental Championship away from Gunther. Can he do it tonight? There's a chance he can. The momentum on his side, the power is on his side, but we cannot underestimate the power of Gunther at any set in time. There's a reason why he's champion. Becky Lynch coming in at number 7. She will be taking on Carmella here tonight. She could win back the championship. She got the momentum. She got the power. Can she get it done? Natalya looking to win back her championship as well. The women's championship. Can she do it? Also tonight, those brand new titles are in. Yeah, they're in and they're here. You're going to see the champions come out with those titles. Also made a big decision to bring back the WWE World Championship, and that's what Jimmy, Jay, Carl, and Luke are going to be fighting for here tonight. They're going to be fighting for that title. But yes, Natalya going up against the one who's coming in at number 9 in Tiffany Stratton. So that's going to be a tight match. Definitely going to be looking out for that one. And number 10, Dakota Kai, one half the tag team champions, not defending the titles or not. Couldn't really get it on the show because just time restraints. But at the next SmackDown taping, they will be defending the titles versus Nikki and Brie, the Bellas. That's a SmackDown you do not want to miss because the Bellas defeated them last week, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do come in. But before we do, I also honor mention to Angel Garza, who will be getting a big opportunity versus Seth Rollins here tonight at Hell in a Cell. So before I break down these matches, also that you're going to see once again here tonight, a shout out to my last 2 followers, K Wolves Gaming, followed me about 9 hours ago, and also Raptor Man 2003, followed me a couple days ago. Also big shout out to STV, he came out the other day. He's going to be modding here and there, just helping me. Also, if you want to be a mod, I don't ask for much right now. I don't think I ask that you at least park your chart in in my stream when I'm live. That's all I ask. So if you want to be a mod, hook up with your boy. Make sure you do those things. And yeah, let's go ahead and break these matches down. Apollo Crews versus Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. That matchup will be a Hell in a Cell matchup. In fact, all these matches tonight will most likely be Hell in a Cell. We got Santos, Grayson, and Ivar and Austin Theory, United States Championship. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, the Usos versus Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson for the World Tag Team Championship. Natalya and Tiffany Stratton, they'll be battling as well for the WWE Women's Championship. And then we got Shinsuke Nakamura versus Bad Bunny. This is not about championships. This is just personal. Shinsuke says that Bad Bunny got in his way. Bad Bunny's not going to back down. Shinsuke said if it wasn't for Bad Bunny, he would be the champion. So they settle here tonight, one-on-one in Hell in a Cell. AJ Styles versus Roman Reigns. This matchup is just about the glory of SmackDown. A lot of people saying that the Bloodline could be imploding here in AJ as well. That could be true. Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. You see, it's been about the OC versus Bloodline over the last couple of weeks. But tonight, this is the biggest night for the OC and Bloodline. The history of both of these teams are going to be set in stone after tonight in Hell in a Cell. Angel Garza in his biggest match yet versus Seth freaking Rollins here in Asianverse for WWE Hell in a Cell. And then last but not least, the main event, Carmella and Becky Lynch in the main event with the WWE Women's World Championship on the line. It's been a lot of back and forth. A lot of people getting in the way of these two women, including one of my favorites, Danny Luna. But that ain't gonna matter tonight. That cell is gonna keep them one-on-one. But with that being said, let's go ahead and start the show and get into our first matchup of the night. A lot of these matches I will not be getting involved in. I'm just gonna let probably the CPU do what it do. There may be instances in the season where I still come in pay-per-views, especially if I'm trying to get a trophy or something. But all in all, a majority of the time it's not gonna be that way. So let's go ahead and start the first match of the night. Apollo Crews versus Gunther. Who's gonna get it done? You know, I helped some of these superstars on the way, give them a push and this and that. But tonight, none of that matters. They own their own, basically. Let's get this on. Let's get it on.
For the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Oh yeah. Apollo. Apollo's the man that has faced many adversities. We've seen many versions of Apollo throughout the years. I feel like this version of Apollo is more straight line. He's not about being a prince. You know, he's about keeping his eyes on the prize, the eyes on the championship. Tonight, a big test for Apollo, but I think he's gonna make his biggest history here tonight. If Apollo wins this match versus Gunther, the sky's the limit for this man, right? He's gonna make a big mark. I mean, technically, like we said, Apollo Crews in the power rankings right now, got the momentum on his side. When I decided to do this, is because Apollo, you know, before we started televising these events, these events of my WWE, my ADG universe, before we start televising it, Apollo was making some big time matches, doing some big time moves. He just couldn't get the championship. Move him over to Raw. He was at the top of the rankings. He was the best prospect for Gunther, and that's where we are now. The Intercontinental Championship. Gunther here tonight, defending in front of this capacity crowd for our first televised pay-per-view of ADG Universe and this season. Yes, this is our first televised one. Crazy, right? I'm still happy to bring you guys a season. Also remember, starting yesterday, I said I was going to try to do shows every day. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow. I say stay in touch with on my Twitter or my Instagram, or because like if you want to know if a show's canceled, that's the best way to go. But I may not always say when a show's canceled. But make sure you hit the notifications. Make sure you're following so you know when I'm live. Follow all my spots so you know pretty much everything. And also, I'm not promising every single show here on Twitch. Some shows may be on YouTube, but all of it will be archived on YouTube as well. So in a way, ADG Wrestling and Sports Network is the best bet for you to make sure you don't miss a show. But here we go.
From Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
Oh yeah.
And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther.
I also need to apologize for this match start because it's something I just thought about as well. I do realize that I had some technical difficulty starting the show, and you need to know this as well. There were some issues once again with my capture card, but mainly it was something going on with my sound, and hopefully I fixed that before the show. I checked everything. It was more like it was out of sync. If it is still out of sync, I do apologize. Hope you guys do enjoy the show and everything goes smoothly. But that's why you're supposed to support YouTubers, especially smaller YouTubers, because they are more so in danger if something goes wrong. They may not be able to come back. They may not be able to bounce back. Like if something happened to my computer capture card today, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know if I'll be able to bounce back, but if I'm being highly supported, you know, money's coming in, everything's good. But yo, right about now, Apollo Crews starting this thing off, doing pretty good here. And oh, goes for the suplex, get countered by Gunther. Gunther's around the back. He was going for something but the elbow, the back elbow, and back and forth until Gunther gets his release German suplex in. And a swinging net breaker from Gunther, defending the Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Our first matchup here at Hell in a Cell. Our first Hell in a Cell, the Intercontinental Championship. And oh, now we're going to go to the outside of the cage after that elbow from Apollo Crews. And there's a man that could probably match the muscle of Gunther. It's Apollo Crews. And that's why Apollo Crews is a big threat here tonight. Because of the muscle, but because of the size. But you got to think, if you're Apollo still, you need to attack the core of Gunther. Maybe go after the arms as well. Weaken Gunther down the best way you can. Use this environment as much as you can. But now, for some reason, Apollo Crews going back inside, not really understanding why he's doing that in this matchup, but that's exactly what he's doing. Irish whipping him into the corner. Oh, another counter from Gunther. Gunther would counter after counter, both of these men, but it seems like Gunther is laying that release German suplex. Maybe he's trying to work out the core himself of Apollo Crews. Swinging neck breaker once again, attacking the head and the main core of the body is Gunther, the leader of Imperium, defending his Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Once again, a big thanks to anyone that is watching at any setting time on VODs or live here on Twitch.tv. Make sure you support by following all my spots, including, check this out, did you know I play games? Did you know I play other games? I'm a variety gamer. And while wrestling is at the top and heart of my core, I love other great games like the God of War series, the Legend of Heroes series I've been recently playing, Trails into River Era. I review copies of games early sometime as well, so make sure you check out my other spot, ADG Entertainment, at The Gamer as well on YouTube. The lockup here from Gunther, showing his power and strength. And just throws him over the rope to the outside. The power of Gunther on full display. Oh man, we getting weapons up in here now. We got a bat, and now we got a chair. Oh, into the ref. Don't know if they meant to do that. Oh, release suplex once again. Gunther continues to attack the core. He's going to try a pinfall here. And he only gets a 1 count. Kind of knew he'd probably only get a 1 there, but it is what it is. Now Gunther, oh man. Big chair shot. And Gunther stalking Apollo Crews here, looking to take him down. Apollo now grabs a sledgehammer. He definitely got the weapons in this first Hell in a Cell matchup here tonight. And now Gunther here. Oh, right into that cell. Like I said, I said Apollo should have been using, but right now Gunther, he knows, the champ knows to use that cell, utilize everything in his ability, not just his body, but the environment. And that's how you win these matches. Use your body and the environment. And oh, here comes Apollo Crews with the sledgehammer. Loving his work here. But you need to follow Apollo. He does. He's going to try for a cover as well. Only a 1 count. It's not going to be that easy. Apollo, the champ's the champ for a reason. Just like you the contender for a reason, but it is what it is. We are hype and we're alive. Hell in a Cell Intercontinental Championship. Gunther on the apron here as Apollo is looking to follow up. And here goes Apollo. Apollo City suplexes. Following up with the chair. This could be the moment that Apollo wins the title. But now Gunther's slowing down. Those big, massive, humongous chops of Gunther. And Gunther's know he can't play around any longer. Gunther now. Classic. Gunther's powerbomb. A colossal powerbomb with the bridge from Gunther. I think Gunther sensed it was happening. Now Gunther with the submission. It's locked in. Gunther with that vicious rear naked choke all over Apollo Crews. But Apollo is managing to break free. See the champ, the champ knew when he needed to step it up, and oh, and he did there. And now he's making sure that Apollo doesn't get anything. The sledgehammer shot, no, he missed. And now the clothesline to the corner. That sit down powerbomb, that corner sit down powerbomb from Apollo Crews. The matchup will continue here. Our first match has already been labeled, from my understanding, a 3-star matchup. Thanks to the guys down in the booth, 2K Studios and everything, for helping me get those ratings in on the fly live here during this Hell in a Cell match. I think Apollo had the idea to use the cell, but Gunther would not let him use it right there. And now we just got a brawl on the outside here. And Gunther, just tosses him around. I mean, just think about this. That shows you just about the power of Gunther, how he's able to take even a man Apollo's size and have his way with him just about. Oh, and now Apollo fighting back. It's the first pay-per-view of the Agingverse 2K23 season. You know, the purest wrestling simulation ever, even though technically now sometimes I do play, but we still are the purest wrestling simulation ever. And we're seeing it hands-on right here. Gunther, Apollo Crews. We're at the late stages right now, and both of these men could be pinned at any time. You do not want to turn away at this point. And Gunther, like I said, he's just tossing him around. But you might want to bring the battle back in now, Gunther. There we go again. Sometimes this is just turning into a straight up fight between these two. But fatigue is sitting in. Apollo's looking a little glazed over here. And now Gunther's just having his way. Oh man, into the cell, and it looks like Gunther's been busted open here. This is when things get dangerous, even if you're the champion. Once that blood starts flowing, it pretty much, you know, it pretty much makes it hard to see. You start to wonder a little bit. No, through the cell. Now we have reached the outside of the cell in this matchup. And that's when things get even more dangerous. And Apollo Crews realized this, and oh my God, no, not in the first match. Not in the first match. These two are scaling the cell here tonight. Oh my God, no, this can't be happening. But it is happening. It is happening. Oh my God, this is happening. This is happening right now. This is the most dangerous spot. I know anybody should know that, but oh my God. Someone's gonna get hurt. Someone's definitely gonna get hurt at this point. Gunther gets countered. Apollo backdrop suplex. No padding up there, that's for sure. And now Apollo Crews. Good God Almighty. What is Apollo gonna do now? And now he's going after the leg, just snapping that leg. Like he's just gonna work over anything he can work over here. Just want to make sure Gunther's, oh God, Emerald Flosion on the top of the cell. The only reason why these two men haven't fell through their cell at this moment is because they're right there, right on the brackets of the structure, the bindings that hold the cell together, it holds that roof together. That's the only reason. And now Gunther just a relentless back fist to the back here. A reminder that our next stop will be, of course, Monday Night Raw. What it's gonna be like. Look, he's tapping, but it doesn't matter right here because they're on top of the cell. You can tap all day, but it does not matter at this point. This is all Gunther right here. He's just having his way with the contender. That's what he's doing. He's just having his way. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is what Apollo wanted, and it's sad. But at the same token, this match is far from over because Gunther, it's like it's personal for him right now. He's not concerned himself with finishing the match. And that could be a mistake, even if you're the champ. Apollo now fighting back. We talked about it. The only thing that's been holding them, that they're in the bindings of the structure, but right now they're not. They're getting closer and closer to the middle. And I don't know if that's where you want to be. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's probably gonna do it. Butterfly suplex from Gunther through the cell. And how in the world he kicks out on two? How is this man kicking out on 2? It must be pure will. Oh God, back into the corner and then a shot with the steel chair. And again and again and again. Apollo gets caught. Oh, Apollo catches Gunther though. Sit down. This could he steal it? Could he steal it after being put through the cell? He stole it. We have a new Intercontinental Champion. Apollo, after being put through the cell, he just endured Gunther. He just endured the cell. And that's what you got to do here tonight. Endure your opponent. Endure the cell. Withstand and conquer. And that's exactly what Apollo Crews did tonight. I'm sure when Gunther comes to be, he's not going to believe this. Gunther's going to be livid at the fact that he lost the Intercontinental Championship tonight to Apollo Crews. First matchup of the night was a title change, but now we get into fatal Hell in Cell proportions here tonight. As Santos Escobar, we've seen how person's been between Santos and Grayson Waller. So now we got to throw in the fact that, you know, you also dealing with Austin Theory, the champ himself, and a man who managed to get a victory over Grayson Waller, but with the help of Santos Escobar. The question is, would Santos regret helping Ivar? If Ivar doesn't win here tonight, he's packing. He's going to Raw. Him and Eric, they're going to Raw. Okay, but big United States Championship match. Let's go.
Is a fatal four-way Hell in a Cell match, and is for the WWE United States Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing Legado del Fantasma from Mexico.
It's Santos Escobar, baby.
Weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar the other night on SmackDown, utilizing the table, utilizing everything, showing his ruthless aggression on Grayson Waller, showing his Latino heat on Grayson Waller. You know what I'm saying? Doing it real big. If we see that side of Santos, that ruthlessness, he could easily win the championship and become the United States champion. Now this guy, I just throw him in because I hate to say it, the Wall effect is money, baby. It's money, baby. It's been putting people in seats. He's been headlining SmackDown every single week. Even though he's losing, he put people in seats. When he's in a match, it's personal. And we see how personal it got between him and Santos Escobar. This match tonight, I guarantee you, not just for Santos Escobar, Grayson's going to make this personal. He has a problem with Ivar as well. So this thing is personal. And he wants the championship, of course. Look at Ivar.
And introducing the challenger, representing the Viking Raiders from Valhalla, weighing in at 305 pounds, Ivar.
Big singles opportunity for Ivar here tonight. Yes, we've gotten to this point, and these are the moments that why you should be watching AD Universe. Moments why you should tell your friends to watch AD Universe. Why you need to be tuning in and watching on a regular, because you never know when superstars like this may have their break moments, anything can happen in the universe. Things that maybe you might even see in the actual WWE could happen here in ADG Universe. And this is one of those moments here tonight. And you also got Angel Garza later on tonight taking on Seth Rollins for the top prize on Raw, the WWE World Championship. Let's go. Here comes the champ, the United States champ, Austin Theory. Did he also lose his title tonight? Chances are not with him to win here tonight. This is why Austin Theory is a little upset with me right now, but that's okay. I'm sure Austin's going to have a lot to say come SmackDown. I told Austin, don't worry. You lose here tonight, there's no doubt about it. You're going to get your rematch. You know, there's sometimes where I don't get rematches, and sometimes superstars decide to do other things. But, you know, I told Austin, like, if that's what you want, if you want that rematch, don't worry. You'll get your rematch. If you're not hyped for this one, I don't know. And remember, the champion does not have to be pinned. Santos just got to pin Grayson again. Viking just the Viking Raider Ivar. Only thing he has to do is pin Grayson again. Some may say, why is Grayson in this thing? Just because I said Grayson put butts in seats. But if he don't win this opportunity, he might not get another anytime soon until he proves himself a little bit more. All right, let's get it. Grayson goes after Austin Theory, and Santos goes after Ivar. Like I said, is he a little scared of what Ivar could possibly do here tonight? I think all these guys should fear the biggest guy in the room. The biggest guy in the room being Ivar. And this is gonna be insane. This is gonna be crazy. Which one of these guys are gonna win here, though? All out war, all out chaos in the United States Championship division with men's action, men's wrestling right here, sports entertainment. Let's go. We got the arm drag takedown there. And now, look at this, the Boston Crab, Santos Escobar getting broke up there by Grayson Waller. But then, on top of that, though, I feel like we may have a situation at hand, and Grayson managed to win here tonight after the victories that the other superstars had over Grayson. Then you got to think that there's going to be some issues with even Santos Escobar saying, you know what, Grayson got lucky. I can beat this guy. You see me beat this guy. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. But we'll see. That's where sometimes I have to make the hard decisions. And that's when I need you guys to be here, to be following. So when times like this, you can, when you're active, things can get a little bit more interactive. And we'll have more voting, things like that. Maybe live voting in the stream. I can do that because I am a Twitch partner, though it doesn't seem like it as of lately. Like I said, I was away for like 10 years. 10 years because I didn't have decent internet. Okay? Have good internet now. I'm back. And I'm trying to do the things. Support the channel, follow, get active so we can be more interactive. Grayson Waller now. Thought he was going to get a weapon. But this is crazy still. Anybody's game here, but they having a hard time keeping the big guy Ivar down. Like I said, Ivar is the unknown threat here. I say this could be Ivar's night. He's hungry. I mean, anytime you're a single competitor, the people always question, what would you be without your partner? Who is the HB? Who is the Mauro Jannetty? I hate to say that. Who is the HBK of the group? That question I always get asked. And sometimes they're two Mauro Jannettys. And sometimes they're two Shawn Michaels. But at the same token, you want to show that you can get it done regardless. sometimes if you're a tag team competitor, you want to show people like, hey, I can hold my own as well. Oh, powerbomb here from Austin Theory. I know I haven't really been calling most of the moves here play by play. Spinning suplex there from Austin Theory. The Evolve athlete, Austin Theory. And now the multiple suplexes being stopped there that Santos was doing by Ivar. And the sledgehammer, you gotta be, of course Grayson Waller will not stop to grab one of these sledgehammers. The first time ever that a lot of these guys have even been in this structure. One thing's for sure, here tonight in ADG vs. Hell in a Cell, we're gonna make some history. We're gonna have some moments. Already a moment earlier tonight. A moment where I thought Apollo was definitely gonna lose, and he managed to endure. He managed to win. Oh, look at this hammerlock. DDT there. Hammerlock suplex, actually. Oh, man. And Santos can do that. A low blow from Santos into the cover. Ivar breaks it up. A-Town is down. Now the power. No. Santos Escobar. We talked about how good Santos look, and it's on full display right now at SmackDown the other night, showing his ruthless side and aggression. Now we got a table in play, and Austin's had enough for Santos Escobar. With the A-Town down, I don't think the coast is clear yet, Grayson. And now this could where Ivar can take it away right here. He's one-on-one with Grayson, where he was. In comes Austin Theory. Austin with the clothesline cannot take down Ivar. We talked about, like I said, that power, that big man. The big man Ivar. And now these two working together. And also a big superstar initiative this week with the incoming in the next couple of days and weeks of several superstars, including Valhalla, The Fiend. All right. Also Joe Gacy over on NXT and Blair Davenport gonna make big history. We seen Tiffany Stratton came in and she had the opportunity to make history on SmackDown, and she made good use of it. And Austin into the cover. Off of the short range STO like Uranagi. Rear DDT. Back elbow. You see all these men are starting to slow down a little bit. They're starting to tire down, but at this point, this is when anything can happen. Oh! That was almost in stereo between Ivar and Austin Theory. And now Ivar using the turnbuckle. Grayson Waller knees to Ivar, taking the big guy down. But who's got the IQ to win this thing when it matters? I do want to break the fourth wall and talk a little bit about the gameplay in 2K real quick. 2K, you guys really should. And I've been saying this for years. It's funny, I was saying this back in over a decade ago when I used to stream. The fact of the matter is that IQ needs to be put in place where people know certain things to do in Fatal 4-Way, like make sure the coast is clear before they're going for a pin. Maybe throwing a guy to the outside before going to, as well. Or just doing a quick move to get the other guy down and going back to the guy to hit their finisher on. But now Santos in the cover after the flapjack. Oh my God. That could have did it. That could have did it. Austin's in a whole lot of pain here. And he should be. This thing's gotten personal on numerous occasions. And Waller here, Waller effect. Waller effect. But he knew to go to Ivar. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. They got to know that. And Ivar quick cover here. Waller doesn't see it. And Santos, oh my God, thank God he kicked out. Or Waller would have been, he would have been messed around with for weeks with the guys in the back. Like, what were you doing? What were you doing? Speaking of Waller though, oh, he almost stole it from Austin Theory. And now Santos gets the chair. Oh, right to Austin Theory. We talk about that ruthless aggression that he showed prior to coming into this match. And there it goes again on full display. But the clothesline from Austin. And look at here. He baited him in there. Look behind you because Ivar trying to take out Grayson Waller. And this matchup will continue. It's all about the United States Championship. Austin Theory defended in a very fatal Hell in a Cell situation. And Ivar power slam. And, oh, like I said, Ivar is also athletic for a big man. Will he become the United States champion right here? No. Only a 1 count there. Also, if you're watching, I want to know in the comment section of YouTube or in the DM or whatever, a whisper, I want to know, are you guys having problems with the pin meter not working correctly at times? Like, you take like 8 or so pins and the pin meter still doesn't do anything. Look at this though. Austin about to take it. Oh, with everything going on between Santos, he was about to take it. And now Grayson with a low blow. Santos, what is Santos? I think Santos thinking about taking this thing away. He see the glazed eyes there. Frog splash. Santos Escobar into the cover. The other two on the outside. Santos, he's gonna do it. Oh, the kick out. I thought Santos was gonna do it. On the real. Oh man, could that do it? Low blows everywhere from all these competitors, and it's completely legal in this environment. A little simple wrestling takedown there from Grayson Waller trying to get the pin while the coast is clear. You really can't blame him. I understand why he did it, but that's the United States champ right there. In comes Santos Escobar. Out goes Santos again, thanks to the big man. I knew Ivar was going to be a big prospect in this. To the outside. Austin's just trying to clear the way. He wants to get out of there. Head back to A-Town with his championship retained. But can he? Can he do just that? Backdrop. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh, Santos wasting no time. The Ivar's up just in the nick of time. Smart move. Maybe a little bit of that IQ that I said they should have earlier when I was breaking the fourth wall. Maybe it's there and I'm breaking it again. Maybe it is in there. That drop suplex. Maybe a little bit. They don't always use it though. Once again, the power Ivar comes into play. And like he's setting up the pin to champ. And I don't think Grayson and Santos see this. It's so personal between those two. Look at this. Viking driver. Into the cover he goes. 1, 2. He's going to do it. No. How? How? How is this man still in this? How is this man still going? And now Santos going for that Boston Crab on Waller. The other two lock up. I don't think that's a good idea. You better break that up, Ivar. I mean, Santos not known as a submissionist, but at this state of the game and all the damage that's been done, you never know. Rear naked, swinging neck breaker. And the matchup continues. Probably because that issue that I was talking about the pin meter is still there. Meanwhile, these tryhards aren't saying anything about the pin meter in 2K because they don't want to lose. Even against the CPU, they don't want to lose. Like, that's boring. Sometimes you need to lose to keep things interesting and fresh. You know, make it hard to beat the champion of your universe. And to me, that's why universe content is always, in my opinion, the best content for WWE games. Because, and GMO right now, because it's unique. There's different champions, you know, to see who's going to be on top, things like that. Santos into the cover after the face scrape there. And only get a 2 count as well. Bodies down everywhere, but Santos is standing tall right now. Sledgehammer in play. Look behind you. Here comes Austin Theory. Elbow to the gut. Oh my goodness. Another incredible chair shot in this matchup. This time from Grayson Waller. Seen Grayson utilize those knees on several occasions here tonight. You know, Grayson always wants to take out that core. Here comes Ivar. One-on-one with the United States champion, Austin Theory. And look, oh, swinging. Swinging side slam there. Oh, the kick from Grayson Waller. Oh, Ivar was back up, but runs right into the A-Town down. He's going to retain. What? It continues. And now the STO. I thought that was it. I thought Austin had managed to do what he wasn't favored to do in this matchup and make big history in the first ADG 23 pay-per-view. Santos Escobar. The legato driver. And now Grayson and Austin Theory working together. Oh, that one didn't last long. And now the turn from Grayson Waller into the sit-down powerbomb. Ivar did not take it kindly that Grayson tried to play him like that, but it is every man for himself. I hate to say it sometimes, if you're not cheating, if you're not trying, if you're not doing anything it takes to get that dub, then what are you in that ring for? You may say something about the way certain people do it, but if you're not doing anything, everything it takes to get that dub, why are you? And right now, Ivar And great, and Ivar and Austin Theory was just had Grayson Waller between a rock and a hard place there. And oh God, once again here tonight, the sale is not enough to retain these superstars. So I think they need to get back inside. I really do. I knew with the competition, oh God, Santos climbing, as well as Grayson Waller and Ivar, the champ stunned on the outside. Wait a minute, Santos is stopping here. Santos stop. And now him, oh God, him and Ivar on the side of the cell. Oh no, oh no. And Ivar, oh my God. Ivar's been took out by Santos Escobar. And now they're three at the top. Grayson, I don't think now's the time to be taunting. This, as we saw earlier tonight, this is where things get dangerous. And oh my God, the champ just fell off the cell. The champ fell off the cell. This matchup will change your life, and I'm sure it's going to change all these superstars' lives. At this point, getting word from the 2K board of directors that this matchup is now a 5-star matchup. Austin Theory's back up. He's going to the top. Don't know if he should, but they are. They up there. Grayson. Good God. Hits a big one. And the matchup continues here. Straight up personal at the top of the cell. But somebody's going to fall again. Everyone at this point has failed. Austin now busted open after that DDT at the top of the cell. It's all about the United States Championship. And I don't think all these guys are going to be walking out on their own 2 feet. We're going to have to get some stretches ready. But always at a night like tonight, superstars know that they could be injured, but they will do anything for the love of the gold and the love of making their mark in professional wrestling. Oh, nice counter. Let's get a butterfly suplex. These men need to go back down. You guys need to go down. This is just too much. Oh God. Santos for the second time. Santos is probably injured. He's out here on pure will and will alone at this point. And I'm not talking Will Ospreay. I'm talking about the dedication to win the matchup itself. Grayson. I thought Austin was gonna go through after that stunner. We talked about dangerous territory before. Once you get to the middle of that cage, that Hell in a Cell structure, you never know what could happen. And after calling all this action, all this action for the past 54 minutes of this show. I am going to have to take a slight break at the beginning of the next Hell in a Cell, whenever that begins. At this point, if they were below, this match would probably be over. But it's not. They're on top of this structure, and they just won't stop fighting. Oh God, Grayson with the wall of bottom. And Grayson, could he win the title? That should have been over. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, there's an issue with the pin system. That should have been it. And now Ataxia on Waller. And a second time. Did that do it? The pin system was fine. I think like the last update, I don't think it was the last update of the last PSN update for me. Oh, Waller effect. And then after that, it just got weird. Your first match might be fine after adjusting, and then like the second match, it goes right back. And I'm scared that's going to be the issue where I cannot do this pay-per-view, finish this pay-per-view here today because of it. And I don't want to split a pay-per-view, but I may have to. Oh God, big move there. Because I'm on a fit schedule too, and you know, I like to hang out with my kids, etc. So it is what it is. Can he win here? Why would Grayson go up? I'm breaking the phone wall, but why would Grayson go up now when he got, I mean, why would Theory go up now? He had Grayson all along. I hate to say this, Santos at this point is getting destroyed by Ivar. And they're all back at the top of the cell again. Yeah, I may end up splitting this pay-per-view, mainly because chat's dead on Twitch. I'm not really inspired to go any longer with the AI acting like this. This has been a lot of great action, but sometimes it's too much action. So the problem is, the reason why it's too much action is because the pin meter, I believe, is not working again. It's the same thing that messed up me and my family's universe when we were playing yesterday. Like, it was very evident. I may make a video over on ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network about the pin meter and why it needs to be fixed. Oh my God. I think I know where this is gonna go. Or not. Or it will. Also in the next game, the outside edges they need to go to. If you're not gonna fix the AI's intelligence, then you need to make sure that the side pieces go. Like literally. Santos Escobar. Good God Almighty. Like, if that don't do it, you know something's wrong with him. And Santos with the victory. Should have been over. And yes, I had the influence turned up after consecutive finishers and signatures. The champ though goes down here tonight. Santos Escobar victorious. I'm sure the fans are happy about that though. I'm happy with the outcome.
United States Champion Santos Escobar.
No, honestly, that should have been over a long time ago. I'm gonna go hang out with my fam for a while. I may be back later with part 2 of Hell in a Cell. Until then, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace.